Ever wondered why our pursuit of wealth and possessions pushes us to work tirelessly, even accumulating debt for that dream house and shiny new car? Surprisingly, the path to true happiness might just be in wanting less. Here's how. 1. Buddhism, the roots of suffering. Buddhism emphasizes the inherent pain in the cycle of desire. This philosophy argues that our relentless craving for more originates from suffering. A case in point might be our insatiable yearning for the latest smartphone. It seems innocent until you are in a perpetual chase, never content. Buddhism suggests that overcoming this cycle requires detaching from these cravings. Buddhism further suggests that understanding and accepting impermanence is the key to escaping this perpetual cycle of desire and suffering. It's an inherent truth of life that everything changes. Nothing is permanent. As such, when we yearn for something, we often fail to realize that its value and our desire are transitory. In Buddhism, the hungry ghost symbolizes individuals driven by intense emotional needs or compulsions they can't satiate. These spirits are often depicted with large, empty bellies and tiny mouths, reflecting their insatiable appetites and inability to fulfill them. The concept serves as a metaphor for human desires and greed, cautioning us about the pain and suffering that can result from being consumed by our cravings. An illustration of this is the allure of a brand new car. It might seem appealing initially, but it will eventually wane and no longer bring the satisfaction it once did. We can gradually detach from these cravings by grasping this concept, bringing us closer to inner peace and contentment. Mindfulness, often tied to Buddhism, can be an effective tool in fostering this awareness and understanding. We can better recognize our desires and their transient nature through deliberate attention to our feelings and thoughts, helping us move toward equanimity and fulfillment. 2. The paradox of choice. Why less is more? This principle implies an overload of choices can hinder, rather than enhance our lives. Imagine you're at a grocery store, bombarded by many cereal brands. You might find yourself overwhelmed, paralyzed even. Contrary to what you might think, having fewer options can liberate you and ease decision-making, leading to increased satisfaction. This paradox of choice concept extends beyond material possessions and seeps into various aspects of life, such as our careers, relationships, and hobbies. For instance, the modern world presents an array of career paths. While the variety may seem like a blessing, it can instead create stress and indecision, making us question our choices constantly and ponder the roads not taken. Likewise, with seemingly infinite possibilities for relationships and hobbies, we may feel pressured to make the perfect choice, leaving us indecisive and dissatisfied. Thus, reducing our choices allows us to focus more intensely on fewer areas, leading to higher quality experiences and outcomes. This simplification provides a clear direction and diminishes the anxiety of missing out, leading to increased contentment and happiness. It's a wise strategy to streamline choices and prioritize quality over quantity. 3. Epicureanism, pursuing the right kind of desires. Epicureanism promotes seeking pleasure but with a twist. It advocates for long-lasting, meaningful pleasures over fleeting, superficial ones. A perfect illustration is the choice between reading a thought-provoking book or scrolling social media mindlessly. The latter might provide instant gratification, but the latter enriches you in the long run. An essential aspect of Epicureanism is understanding the difference between natural and unnecessary desires. Natural desires include necessities like food, shelter, and companionship, while unnecessary desires refer to extravagant luxuries or status symbols. Epicureanism suggests that fulfilling natural desires contributes to happiness and well-being, while chasing unnecessary desires often leads to discontent. For instance, the pleasure derived from a shared meal at home with loved ones is more fulfilling and enduring than the temporary thrill of buying an expensive, unneeded item. This philosophy encourages us to make mindful decisions about the desires we choose to pursue. Focusing our energy on meaningful and lasting pleasures contributes to happiness and satisfaction. Epicureanism teaches us not to chase every desire that comes our way, but to discern and seek the ones that truly enhance our well-being. 4. Stoicism, the art of managing desires. Stoics believed in maintaining tranquility by managing desires rather than eliminating them. This is akin to someone resisting the urge to purchase a luxury item because it is a superficial want, not a need that will improve your life. The best reason to buy things is that they are valuable assets, and the impulse to buy them is from the desire for financial security and peace of mind. This is a positive and virtuous desire. Stoicism encourages us to differentiate between things within our control and those beyond it. Our desires often fall into the latter category, leading to dissatisfaction when they go unfulfilled. However, if we shift our focus to what we can control, our responses and attitudes, we can manage our desires more effectively. A practical example might involve someone aspiring to lead a healthier lifestyle. Instead of fixating on a specific weight loss goal, which may depend on various uncontrollable factors, they could concentrate on establishing healthier habits directly under their control. In doing so, they manage their desire more healthily and possibly. By adopting this Stoic principle, we can gain greater control over our lives, leading to a profound sense of tranquility and contentment. 5. Essentialism. The disciplined pursuit of less essentialism is about focusing on what matters most and letting go of the rest. Picture yourself decluttering your work desk. Keeping only the essentials gives you clear physical and mental space, allowing for more productive work. Essentialism isn't just about physical decluttering, it's a mindset. It involves being selective about where we invest our energy and time. Consider your commitments. Are they all truly essential? Often we find ourselves stretched thin because we've committed to too many tasks or roles that may not align with our values or contribute to our overall goals. This is where essentialism comes in. It advocates for a rigorous evaluation of our commitments and removing those that aren't necessary. Instead of saying yes to every opportunity, we can learn to say no more often, creating space for things that truly matter. This shift towards essentialism can lead to a significant increase in productivity, satisfaction, and overall well-being. Essentialism focuses on only what we desire most and lets the rest go in all areas of our life. 6. Minimalism. The power of simplicity. Minimalism champions the idea that less is indeed more. It's the concept of living with what's necessary and discarding what's not. Imagine living in a house filled only with items that you truly value. This simplicity can foster peace and clarity. Minimalism extends its roots beyond physical possessions. It's a holistic approach encompassing every aspect of life. It applies to our social interactions, digital spaces, and thoughts. For instance, streamlining our social circles to include only those relationships that add positive value to our lives can significantly enhance our well-being. Similarly, reducing digital clutter, like unnecessary apps or incessant notifications, can increase focus and reduce stress. Finally, minimalist thinking involves letting go of negative or unproductive thoughts, fostering mental clarity. By embracing the power of simplicity in all these aspects, we create a harmonious environment conducive to peace, contentment, and a heightened sense of self-awareness. In essence, minimalism isn't just about having less. It's about making room for more of what truly matters. Desires can decrease as peace and simplicity increase. In essence, wanting less leads to a wealth of benefits. Breaking free from the ceaseless cycle of desire, understanding the paradox of choice, and pursuing worthwhile pleasures can lead to profound satisfaction. Incorporating the principles of Stoicism and Essentialism further allows us to manage our desires, focus on what's important, and simplify our lives. It's a remarkable perspective shift. We paradoxically gain more by desiring less,